Okay, we'll grab that one. Maybe we can find a Banshee or something. Or worst comes to worst, we'll just fast travel to a base and get another Wasp. But, yeah, like, I get why they did it. It makes sense. You know, you have a fire team, okay. It's also a good way, I feel like, to introduce new characters. Also, I think it was a brilliant decision leading into Halo 5 in 2014, because in 2014, you know, they kind of really screwed up the launch of Master Chief Collection. And I think it was like December, they came out and they said, like, okay, if you play the game at all, if you played the game between now and like the end of the year, we will give you, you know, a free copy of Halo 3 ODST in Master Chief Collection. And I know some people are like, well, what the heck, ODST? Master Chief's not in ODST, so like, pfft, why is it in Master Chief Collection? That was the whole point. But I think they actually did a really smart thing by doing that. And when did ODST came out? I want to say in like May? May of 2015, something like that is when they finally released it. So it took them a little bit, but still, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, they released it. It was free for everybody who played the game when it launched, or it was like $5, something like that. If you hadn't played it, it was super cheap. So to get essentially an entire game, to get Halo 3 ODST remastered in Master Chief Collection, it was like $5. That was fucking insane, dude. But I think it was also a fantastic decision too, having it, because it, you know, it gave people who, people who maybe, you know, didn't play 3 ODST, because I mean, let's be honest, like Halo 3 ODST was kind of a niche game for a lot of people. It was fantastic, but you know, it wasn't a mainline Halo game compared to like Halo 3, Halo 4, you know, Halo 2. Okay, get off of me, bro. Get off my jock. Gosh, these banshees are getting in the way, bro. And watch, they're gonna destroy me here. And then I'm gonna go to steal theirs, and they're gonna freaking just disappear like last time. Or they're gonna destroy me right here. Let's go. I feel like this one's almost kind of obvious. You got one of the tallest points in the game, you have to have something up here. Oh, check that out. It's Echo 216. Bro. The music, though. Is that the banished carrier ship? Dude, that's actually way cool. Wish you could pick him up. Oh no, there he goes! He modeled all of them too. Ah! See ya, Echo 216. That's awesome, bro. I like that. Where'd my Wasp go? But yeah, it gave people a chance who maybe hadn't played Halo 3 ODST, once again, to play the game, which I think that's a good move. But also, it was very, very smart because they introduced Buck in 3 ODST, and they were having Buck in Halo 5. So it came out in what, like I said, like May, maybe June of 2015. And then later that year in October, they released Halo 5 with Buck in it, which is like, bro, that's a good move. Gets the community like up to date again on, oh, who's Buck? Oh yeah, he was that guy from 3 ODST back in like 2009 or 8 or whatever that game came out. Like 7 years ago? Oh yeah, huh. Forgot about that. And then be like, okay, yeah, no, I just barely played it earlier this summer, so I know exactly who this guy is. I think that's a very smart decision. So I liked that quite a bit, and it was a good way to tie that in. But, yeah, I don't know, it was 5 wasn't necessarily a bad game. I think it had bad elements of it. It definitely had some issues with, it's called a Halo game. You had like the marketing for it was kind of deceptive, which I personally didn't care about. I was like, marketing seemed fine to me. I actually really appreciate the marketing. I think the marketing was pretty good. I like seeing marketing like that, where I actually like seeing games being marketed, being like, hey, this game is coming out, right? Seems like in recent years with like, I don't know, one of the most recent ones, Call of Duty Vanguard. Dude, there was like no marketing for Call of Duty Vanguard like this at all. Which is a shame because it's like, unless you're like a very hardcore gamer who follows all the latest leaks and rumors and all these Twitter accounts and Reddit posts and stuff, and you follow the developers and stuff, it's like a lot of these things fly under the radar. And I feel like that happens a lot with movies too. Like, do you guys remember, was it The Last Night, that movie that just barely came out? I think it was directed by like Ridley Scott. Yeah, I saw that in theaters only because I had my brother and I had some friends go with me to see that. They were like, hey, let's go see a movie. I was like, what movie do you want to go see? And he told me about it. I was like, what movie are we seeing? Scan artifact, let's go. Here's another one. Forerunner artifact. Wow. That's
more
cool.
Here. This isn't the first time this ring has repaired itself. What we're seeing in the landscape around us is an ancient process. It seems like these installations are almost impossible to destroy.
Almost.
What am I looking for here? Spartan core and then a propaganda tower. Oh, what the freak? It's much farther away. But yeah, like, that movie, dude, I never saw one trailer for that movie at all. Never once saw one trailer. Okay, get off my jock, bro. Is it down in there? It is. Yeah, here we go. Whoa, check this place out. Oh, what's up? Hold up, guys. Oh, hey. Nice. But yeah, that movie, I saw 0 trailers for it, so it's like, I'm glad that games have marketing. Wasn't there? I swear there was like a big thing about it at the time. Everyone was saying something like Halo 5 had like a $500 million marketing or budget or something like that, and they spent like $200 million of it on marketing or something like that is what everybody claimed, which I think came out to be 100% untrue. But I think, yeah, that's what everybody was saying. Was like Halo 5 was going to have like a $500 million budget, which was going to be like the biggest budget for any video game ever. Which, I don't know if that came true. I mean, you think about it, like, the freak was stuck in the tree. Like, yeah, you think about it, like, $500 million, and how many years have they been working on it? They've, like, basically 3, with Master Chief Collection in the middle, so, okay, but, like, $100 million a year for a AAA game, for budget, is that really? Whoa, he's doing all sorts of flips and stuff. Is that really that uncommon? I mean, yeah, I guess $100 million a year or something like that would be quite a bit, but if you look at the revenue these games make, that wouldn't be unheard of. Oh! Dang! I wanted to splatter him. Where'd he go? Has he hit the ground yet? Bro, give it a rest with the Banshees, man. Spartan core right there. Alright, come back. Bro, where is it? Oh, it disappeared. It's behind me a bit. It's just disappearing because I think I'm too close. Is it like right over here? What? Is it in the rock? Oh, it is. Thanks, homie. Appreciate it. But I don't know. Yeah, Halo 5, it wasn't a bad, straight up, wasn't a bad game. I think, I mean, back to kind of what I was saying, it had problems. Oh, here we go. Boom, and boom. That's that one, boom. Fully upgraded the drop wall ability. That is all of these ones completed, although there's still Spartan cores for us to collect, which is kind of weird because I think they said something like there's like 50 total or something like that, which it's like you have extra for some reason, which I don't know. Oh, we got one more. We got to get like 200 more Valor. We can unlock the Rocket Hog, and that's like the last thing. Okay. What is that? Thunderstorm. Ooh, a skull. Oh, let's go. Check this out. Can we get out? Maybe? Can we pick up the skull? Modifier unlocked. Let's go, boys. Nice, good work. There's a skull right there. Nice. Here's a another Spartan core. Let's first grab this Mjolnir armor. But yeah, I think Halo 5 had problems because it focused on Locke and not Chief, even though the marketing was all about Chief. So it's like, okay, it's a little deceptive being like, oh yeah, we feature Chief in all of the cutscenes and stuff, but then... Wait, what? Yeah, we feature Chief in all the cutscenes, but then Chief's only in it for like a third of the game. More than half the game is featured on Locke. Just like, okay, I guess, but like, what's the point of Locke? Like, you're trying to, I don't know. It just seems like a bad move at the time, because obviously the community is going to care way more about Chief than about this new character Locke, especially after Halo 4. It's like, okay, we know what Chief's after. We know Chief's after Cortana. So that's what we want to see. You know, that's what the community's like, alright, well, we want to see more about this. We don't want to see Locke. Like, who cares what Locke's doing, bro? Yeah, like, Locke's trying to hunt down Chief. So, in the community's mind, he's the bad guy. Like, bro, Chief is the good guy. You know, he's trying to find Cortana. He's trying to do the right thing. And then you're trying to find him and stop him? Like, yeah, it kind of makes you the bad guy almost. And you're playing as him for like 2/3 of the game, too. And then there was the whole controversy people are saying about the fight between them. I thought the fight was fine. I thought it was actually pretty cool. But a lot of people are like, oh, well, that's not, you know, that's not accurate to how it would be in the books. And, you know, a Spartan 2 versus like a Spartan 4. And, you know, Chief should have whooped him super easily and all this stuff. It's like, okay, it's whatever, dude. It's a video game. Calm down. But I don't know. It's just one of those things. People, I feel like, nitpick the game quite a bit. And then, of course, I don't know, there was some valid issues with the game. But overall, I think it was a solid experience, you know? It was also good at the time, you know, like I said, you know, even though I kind of crapped on it, being like, oh yeah, you know, they try to make advanced movement and copy almost the likes of, like, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Yeah, I mean, it seems like everybody at the time was trying to do something like that. They were trying to change up the formula, which other people were like, bro, you didn't, you don't need to change what's not broke. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, like, the franchise has been around for 15 years at that point. Well, 14, I guess. So it's like, okay, 14 years, are you going to have the exact same formula that you've already had? Like, yeah, it makes sense to change it up a bit. Where's this one at? Is it below? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. It makes sense to change up the formula. So it is nice, it is good, I think, when developers take certain liberties and take, steps to make stuff fresh. For the player base hopefully won't get burnt out because of it. But also, I think the developers too, because if you're a developer and you're making the exact same thing for freaking like 15 years, what's the point, You're probably going to start questioning it and being like, bro, I don't want to do this. Making the same thing day in and day out for years? Like, that sucks. Let's grab our Banshee and let's split. Go up here to that tower. So I think it is good that they tried new things with Halo 5. I just think, I don't know. I heard a lot of criticism for Halo 5 from basically people being like, they try to copy Call of Duty, which is exactly almost the exact opposite criticism people had of the likes of like Advanced Warfare for Call of Duty, is they're like, oh, they're copying Halo. So, I don't know, it seems like both franchises, if you look at it from that perspective, people felt like both franchises try to copy each other at that point, which you can think whatever you want, but it is what it is. But yeah, back to it though. Halo 4. Dude, I loved 4. I think at the time, a lot of Halo fans didn't like it, and it was also, I feel like, kind of overshadowed by the fact that Black Ops 2 came out a week later, which, it's not necessarily a discredit on Halo 4's part, but Black Ops 2 is probably one of the best Call of Duty games of all time. One of the top 3. So, for your Halo game to be going up against one of the greatest Call of Duty games of all time, yeah, that's probably a kind of a tough sell. Whoa. That's so cool, dude.
There's evidence of an entire civilization that once inhabited this ring. But not Forerunner. Older. Different.
Hey-oh. Cool, we got that one. Nice. What are we at? Yeah, see, I have 2 Spartan cores, but I can't spend them on anything. Targets, got those all done. Skulls, I have 2, even though some of them are in the missions, I can't do anything about them. 400 artifacts. I have 5. So I need to find where the last of them are. Whoa, check this out, bro. But yeah, so 4 was a solid game, dude. In all honesty, 4 was fantastic. It just, you go up against Call of Duty at the time, and also they kind of also took some liberties to change up multiplayer too, which, is a good and bad thing. Multiplayer in 4 was fine, mostly. It was pretty solid, pretty fun. I played that quite a bit with my friends. I enjoyed it. But I just vastly enjoyed Black Ops 2 more, at least for me at the time. And the campaign was solid, even though, the music was a little bit different and such. It was solid all around. So, like, you can't complain about that. Ending was just, dude, it was gut-wrenching. And it's probably one of the most memorable moments in all of gaming history. So it's like, so why is 4 hated? I don't think 4 is hated as much as people think. I think people's opinions have also kind of come around a little bit more in recent years. People are definitely liking 4 more now than they did years ago. I think that happens with pretty much almost any game, any kind of media. People hate it in the moment, then they begin to enjoy it later. I mean, especially, say the Call of Duty cycle. You know, I keep referring to Call of Duty, but that's because it's one of the biggest forms of video game media out there, so it makes no sense. But, yeah, like, Call of Duty, you know, you got the Call of Duty cycles, what everybody refers to it as, where you got, you know, the new game, everybody hates the new game, and then as soon as a newer game comes out, and everybody raves about how the old one was so much better and all this stuff. And yeah, that happens literally every year. So it's, you know, a little unfortunate, but at the same time, you know, maybe there is some truth to that. I don't know. That's a whole different topic. Where is this? Okay, apparently it's down there. Oh, down there. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, bro! That's cool. Where am I? What is this place, dude? What the freak? I like this. This is a cool inclusion. Wow. It makes sense there would be caves and stuff on the ring. You know, not everything's outside and stuff. This is awesome. I like this. It's a cool inclusion. Rocket launcher. Whoa! Okay. Well, that's cool, guys. I'm gonna go back and get my stuff, though. But yeah, 4 was all around a fantastic Halo game. I loved it. The ending was solid, but I don't know, man. I really don't know where they could have gone after 4. I think it worked out, but at the same time, I don't know. Okay. Where to now, I guess. Okay, let's see, what do we have to do? I have all the forward operating bases. Do I have all of the guys, though? Oh, wait, look at that. There's a Mjolnir Armory up there. Somehow I missed that. Pronto Squad. Okay, so I gotta get them. Looks like I gotta get Cayman Squad. Pronto Squad, Cayman Squad, Foxhound Squad, and Barracuda Squad? Okay, who's that? Alright, let me go there. And I have seriously so many memories of all these Halo games and stuff. Like Halo 4, dude, I went and I got that midnight release. That was my very first Halo midnight release game, which actually, Halo 4 was my very first midnight release game ever, and then Black Ops 2 a week later. That one was my second one. And then I went to the midnight releases for the next
distress signal
3 years.
More Marines in need of
It
backup.
was 2014. I don't know, there's something pretty cool about midnight releases, in my opinion, where you you got some of the most hardcore fans there. And, I don't know, I kind of miss midnight releases, because you have, for a lot of stores, they had, like, special gifts and stuff for people who, like, were first in line or in line in general. Like, I remember when I went in, actually, no, I did go to a midnight release after that. It took a couple years, but I did. I went to the Pokemon Sword and Shield release at GameStop. That was 2019. So yeah, that was the last one I went to. Well, I guess in 2020, so. It's not that fun of a concept, it's just been several years. There was like a 5-year gap between these releases, and it's just because of the inclusion of like digital games. You can preload them, you can also play them early by switching your region and stuff. You don't gotta stand out in the cold. You know, there's a lot of reasons why midnight releases have kind of gone away, but still, it was very fun. You know, it was cool, especially with that being my very first midnight release was Halo 4. It was fun, you know, being there. And it also felt kind of cool too, since like, yeah, I'm out here at midnight getting a video game. And, you know, even though at the time I had to have my mom there with me, so she like drove me over there and waited in line with me. And she had to help me buy the game because I wasn't 17 at the time. But I don't know, it was really cool though. Very fun experience. And I remember like even driving home. I took like videos of it on the way home. I think I might have done an unboxing video of it when I got home. Be like, hey, this is Halo 4, look at it. Which is kind of cool. Might a Banshee survive?
Let's move.
I don't think it did it? That's RIP.